Hi Cloverbuds, my name is Miss Brooke. I am your 4-H agent. This is Audrey. She's going to be helping me out today. Today we're going to talk all about
eggs.
Before we begin our journey learning all about eggs, we're going to learn a little bit about 4-H. When you are in a 4-H club meeting, you always begin the club meeting by saying the pledge. So follow along with me and recite the pledge with me. I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health for better living for my club, my community, my country, and my world. 4-H does a lot for us. We're able to learn by doing. We learn leadership, responsibilities. We gain lots of friendships, and we get to take part in many fun programs. What type of animal lays eggs? Fish are cold-blooded. They have scales, gills, fins, and they can breathe underwater. Reptiles have scales. They are cold-blooded. They breathe air through their lungs. Birds have feathers, wings, beaks. Amphibians have slimy skin. They are cold-blooded.
What comes from an egg? My family keeps hens and a rooster in our backyard. They sleep in a chicken coop. Every morning, my dad and I collect eggs from the hens. We scramble the eggs for breakfast or use them to make cake. Yum! But sometimes if a hen sits on an egg for a long time, it turns into a baby chick. That made me wonder, what else comes from an egg? Let's look inside this book and see. Here's a tiny egg. It lies alone in a rotting log until a baby lizard pokes out its nose and wiggles free. These eggs are resting in a hole their mama dug for them. They wait, and then the little turtles pop out, ready to explore and grow. And what about this silky egg sac? It's hidden in a web safe from harm. One warm spring morning, it breaks apart. And look, lots of spiderlings set out to see the world. How about these eggs? I wonder what's inside. What a funny little animal. It's got webbed feet and a bill like a bird, but its tail and fur looks like a beaver. It's a playful platypus. Time to shut the book and go feed the chickens. See you later, alligator. Oh, did you know alligators come from eggs too? What else comes from an egg? It's story time.
This is
Bold, bright illustrations complement the informative text, and a touch of humor and rhyme leave you with a wealth of information. Chickens aren't the only ones. Written and illustrated by Ruth Heller. Chickens lay the eggs you buy. The eggs you boil or fry or dye, or leave alone so you can see what grew inside naturally. Chickens aren't the only ones. Every bird, wild or tame, does the same. The ostrich lays the largest egg, the hummingbird the smallest. Chickens aren't the only ones. Most snakes lay eggs, and lizards too. And crocodiles and turtles do. and dinosaurs who are extinct. But they were reptiles too. Frogs and toads and salamanders lay eggs. And when they hatch their tadpoles, who grow legs and climb a lily pad just like their mom and dad. They don't have claws or scaly skins. They are called amphibians. Fish eggs float up to the surface or sink to the bottom of the ocean floor. This mother seahorse lays her eggs into the father's pouch. He keeps them there until they hatch, and then he's through. I think that's nice of him, don't you? These fathers too are helping out by guarding eggs protected by that foamy mess that's floating by. And they won't leave until they're sure that all the eggs have hatched. These don't look like eggs to me, but they were laid in the sea. This one by a shark. This one by a ray is a mermaid's purse, they say. The octopus is said to shed 100,000 eggs and then to hang them up in strings attached to rocks or caves. The moonsail's eggs are mixed with sand to form this collar-looking band. Spiders wrap their eggs in sacks, and snails, you know, are very slow, but they lay eggs that hatch and grow, and so do insects, who have 6 legs and lay many different kinds of eggs. This one will hatch into a hungry caterpillar who will grow and grow and grow and then climb up a stem and change into this, a chrysalis, and change again one summer more. That's how a butterfly is born. Animals with fur or hair who nurse their young and don't lay eggs are known as mammals or mammalia, but these are 2 exceptions and they both live in Australia. Chickens aren't the only ones. There's no more to discuss. Everyone who lays an egg is an oviparous. Animals who don't lay eggs have babies born alive and well. But that's another tale to tell.
Hi everyone, it's Miss Velasquez, and today I'm going to talk to you about what's inside an egg.
On the table, Miss Velasquez prepared 2 eggs. The first one is the uncooked egg, and the other one is a hard-boiled egg that Miss Velasquez had to cook. Both eggs are from the supermarket. Look at the eggs closely and help Miss Velasquez answer some questions. How are these 2 eggs different? The uncooked egg is still gelatinous or jelly-like, while the hard-boiled egg is already cooked inside. Now, how are these 2 eggs the same? Both of them still have the yellow part, which is the yolk, and both of them have the white part, and they both have shells. Now let's talk about the different parts of an egg. This is the eggshell, and on the eggshells are tiny holes that allow air to go in and out. They are too tiny for you to see. Inside the shell is an air sac. This is where oxygen is stored for the chicks to breathe in and out. In the egg is the yolk, which is the yellow part. That is the food of the chick while the chick is still growing inside the egg. The white part of the egg is called the albumin. The albumin is the shock absorber. It protects the chick from getting hurt. Another part of an egg that I would like to talk about is the shell membrane. That's the white part that you can peel off from the eggshells. That helps the chicks and protects them from bacteria. If you look closely on the egg, you will see that there is a strand-like structure over here that is called the chalaza. The chalaza is like a little string that holds the yolk in place or in the middle of the egg. And for eggs with chicks in them, there's a little part called the embryo. An embryo is a white spot that will grow into a chick.
Here are some fun facts. Do you know that hummingbirds have the tiniest eggs and ostrich eggs are the largest?
Hey guys, I'm going to go over some fun facts about eggs with you. Did you know you can peel a hard-boiled egg by blowing it out of its shell from one end of the egg? Eggs have about 6 grams of high-quality protein in them, which is why we should eat eggs in the morning. It gives us energy. It takes about 24 to 26 hours for a hen to develop an egg. That is a very long time. A hen named Harriet has laid the world's largest egg. In 2010, a hen from the United Kingdom hatched an egg that measured 9.1 inches in diameter. This beat the previous record holder, which was only 8.6 inches in diameter. Iowa holds the top spot for the most eggs laid in a year. More than 14.8 billion eggs are produced in Iowa yearly. The next state to produce the next number of most eggs is Ohio at 7.9 billion eggs per year. That's a lot of eggs. Brown eggs really do come from brown chickens. I hope that you enjoyed learning about eggs and learned something new today. If at any time you have any questions, please make sure that you email me at blafargue@agcenter.lsu.edu. Also, if you get a chance, go check out our Allen Parish 4-H Facebook page. We'd like to keep our events and activities up to date.